Hi guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here today to bring you a monthly message for the sign of Aries for December 2020. So guys, this is the last day of December. We are on New Year's Eve 2020, about to cross that threshold into 2021. But this message is not necessarily for the month of December. It's for whatever messages Spirit wants to bring in for December, and we are still in December. So keep an open mind, keep an open heart, my friend, and take whatever applies in this reading that's for you and disregard the rest. So keep a very discerning mind throughout this as well, okay? I'm going to take a moment to call in Spirit, to ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, and Archangel Gabriel to join us to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it. I'm asking my team of light to join us as well. I'm going to ask them to provide us with the clearest messages possible, delivering for the most far-reaching of audiences, but only for the highest good of those of us watching. So for all my subscribers, thank you guys for being here. You mean the world to me. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please feel free, hit subscribe if you feel like at the end this resonates with you, okay? So I'm going to start off today with a brand new deck for me for Christmas. It's called the Self-Love Oracle. So I will be reading from the book for the meanings because I'm not fully aware of all of this, and plus this book is very, very interesting, very, very nice, and I feel like the messages are beautiful. So let's see what messages. There's too many there. I'm going to just show you quick though. Sacral chakra body workshop. Spirit's like, no, take them. Okay, Leo. So body workshop here, and this is a ritual. We have the one that flipped upside down is soul lesson, learning our nobility, and this is the aura chakra being connected to the ethers. Maybe this is because I have a semi-perverted mind, but it feels like that one is touching themselves to learn their nobility. Something else, though, that many of us don't talk about is the energy created from our sexual experiences, our sexual fire. So we also have here sacral chakra, very, very passionate energy, very, very sexual energy as well. And this is really important because it's also connecting it to the ethers. We have the gift of knowing, the third eye chakra, wake up to your true self. So this is also asking you to, I feel like, connect with what you already know. That gift of knowing, connect with your third eye. Ritual here with the root chakra is honoring cycles, absolutely, especially with body here. For many of you, if you're a woman and you experience monthly cycles, some of that is definitely here, and there's a lot of like womb energy, I feel like, especially with this body workshop, the honoring the cycles and this nobility. Honestly, I'm going to read this card more so than the others because I don't really understand it as much. But then we have I am who I am with your crown chakra. Knowing who you truly are and being very open, very, very accepting. And this is wonderful because as we accept who we are, our true selves, happiness can come in. We're aligning with happiness because we're aligning with accepting ourselves, not pushing and fighting against the grain of who we are. We're allowing this to come. So let's get a message here. Nobility is number 29. So if I say something throughout this that triggers you, what was it and how can you use this information in your day-to-day to create positive change in your world? So number 29, soul lesson, nobility. Protect pure love and hope. Sorry about the glare of the cards, guys. This card comes to guide you to card comes to guide you to command your field, clear your aura, and surround yourself with resounding love. When your aura is clear of subconscious garbage and filled with the highest virtues, you attract positively charged energy. Your aura is your home. You live in it in your whole life, and those who come close to you also share this space. Your aura provides protection against disease and negative environmental influences, while also projecting your intentions into the world. A powerful 8th chakra is noble like gold, automatically deflecting and filtering negative influences and radiating magnetic vibrancy. So this chakra also would be not here, but one up. So you're actually getting one up, this connection to the divine, this aura, this energy field. You've got your crown chakra, you've got your third eye, your root, and your sacral. I feel like where we don't have represented so far is our heart, our throat, our solar plexus. But it's interesting that from there, it's almost like we're going ground and we're going up. We need to work somewhere in between, but that may have been a place for lots of us for a long time. We've been doing some heart opening, some heart work, and some throat work. This is the time, I feel like, really to be in your body, but also be connected to that etheric self, and to know that it's okay when you're to express yourself in that way, okay, is what I'm hearing. So when you're also connecting yourself into this etheric body, also being connected with your body, with that sacral chakra, really feeling your body. Same with the root chakra, knowing that you are here on this earth. Your aura can be kept clean and enriching, comforting and nurturing, powerful and inspiring. Those in your company will feel those positive energies coming from you. Our auras become weak if we behave in a diminished way, and we also become vulnerable to viruses and the negative and aggressive attitudes of others. Your opportunity when working with the aura is to ensure that you maintain a noble attitude. Even when under extreme pressure, when you behave in a noble manner and radiate your best qualities, you will feel happy within yourself, and what you project will also benefit others. You have been stirred to raise awareness in your heart, and your inner truth is becoming hard to ignore. You know intuitively that you must align ever more with your heart wisdom and the truth, so you can project this powerful unified energy through your aura and into the world. In your heart, you know you came here with a unique purpose, a wonderful contribution to the co-creation of this golden era. And to me, many people call the golden era, the age of Aquarius. I also feel like this is not just so much as the age of Aquarius, but this is also Christ consciousness and Christ energy, that golden Christed energy, and giving in selfless love, of harnessing in unconditional love, being with that overarching idea and principle of love. Okay, so Christ energy is very, very forgiving, very, very wholesome and warm, I feel like. And this is also asking you to remember that you have this body, right? We're connecting with this body and this physical, but also asking us to be aware of the projections it's putting out, this energy that it's putting out. So what I was saying at the beginning of the reading is that the sexual energy that you may have, or the potent Kundalini energy, that is also emanating from you. So use your power appropriately. When it talks also in here about, allowing your intuition, like knowing what's for you intuitively, this also stems with the gift of knowing, right? When you start to realize who you are, accept it, right? Don't push against the grain. So some of the suggested practices for this lesson in nobility is sing your heart's song, sing loud and sing proud. And I have to say, there's another reading this came out this month, and Eminem, I am whoever you say I am every day. I can't remember all of it, but like there is a song by Eminem about this, and this is almost like, rather than focusing on what everyone else tells you who you are, we want to focus on who we are. I am who I say I am. Stand with your feet firmly and evenly grounded, and sweep your arms up and down by your sides through your aura, breathing deeply and smiling. Say, I am the light of my soul, right? You are the light of your soul. So following that, and following your body here as well, before I move on, this could be lots of different things. If you're on a healing journey, weight loss journey, if you are bodybuilding, whatever kind of changes you're making, follow this through. Know, first off, I feel like, why is it good for my body? What am I doing for my body, and why is it good for me? And honoring the cycles as well, knowing that if we're on the beginning of a weight loss journey, or if we're on the beginning of something, we have a lot of momentum. This is asking, I feel also, this is asking us to keep going even after we've lost momentum a little bit, to honor the cycles, but to keep moving forward. This could also be like we're coming into a time of a lot of changes. We've just had a full moon, I believe, on the 29th, 30th. We still have that energy around us of completions and coming. I feel like this is a coming to age. It's time to honor everything that's brought us up until this point, to acknowledge ourselves in this in this current time to honor our body truthfully, to take care of the meat suit that you have on this earth, and to be who you are, to express that nobility, to be kind, to be loving, to be graceful, to be all of the things that you believe in your heart that you are and that are good, and to allow that to never sway who you are, so that your energy is constantly projecting out one of nobility. Okay? So, I'm going to get into the tarot now, guys, and see what messages the Steampunk Tarot has to offer. So, for the sign of Leo, please, Leo. So, you may have Leo in your chart somewhere, guys. This is for Aries, not Leo. You may have a Leo in your life, or that could just have been a slip of my tongue, and I apologize, Aries. So, let's get an idea here on what messages you have for Aries, please, for December 2020. Page of Pentacles. So this is taking those first steps. I also have bridging the gap. This particular page, I feel, is coming out cautiously and wary. They're coming out of a nice warm tent. Just a second, guys. There we go. They're coming out of a nice warm tent, kind of cautiously stepping out into the frozen cold ground. Not really sure of where this may be leading them, where this adventure or avenue may be leading them, but knowing it's time to make the move. So there could be a little bit of skepticism, is what I'm hearing on this new. There's too much there. Although, you get the Star card, which is Aquarius, time of Aquarius, and you get the Ace of Cups. There is a few reversals here. I'm not going to read the reversals because honestly, too, when I switched it around, I couldn't remember what everything was. The Hierophant is in reverse, so I'll keep that. We have the Sun here, so this is a really great card. This is a really great spread. Also, I feel like this is something that's going to bring your confidence back a lot. And we have a Page of Cups. So this is kind of explaining a little bit to me as well as why these first initial steps are maybe a little guarded, maybe a little slow. There's a lot of healing that needs to happen. There's also wish fulfillment coming that I feel this is tied into accepting who we are. When we honor cycles of who we are, who we've been, and we accept all of those things, they're still a part of us, even though we maybe have changed and grown and moved on. What happens is we're really that radical acceptance. We're allowing all this wonderful juju, all this wonderful energy to filter into our life. So something in the next month, I feel like, even in 2021 too, because I keep hearing 2021 for you guys, for your reading, because we're so close. And that's probably when this is more likely going to resonate for. But I feel like there's steps being made in the next year that are going to bring the healing, that bring you to a positive state and a feeling of self-love, first and foremost. Loving ourselves so that when other people love us, they're just adding to our cup. We're not trying to say, please, sir, can I have some more? I need some love, and you're the only person who I feel can fill my cup. We need to fill our cups first, right? Be in a state of joy and bliss with ourselves, within who we are. Be very, again, connected to Spirit, because Spirit loves you and it's here to support you. So, excuse me, there may be some blocks as well to accepting spiritual help, is what I heard with this Hierophant here. There could be hidden knowledge. There could be some spiritual knowledge you've not yet discovered. This could also be a little bit of a block to spirituality. This could be like a block to religion. This could be just you're not quite sure of your truths yet, and that's okay. So you have the Sun card here as well, that there is success coming for you. This is also a yes card. Excuse me. So if there's something that throughout this you had your mind on, or you were thinking, yeah, this is what I'd like to do, Spirit's saying yes. And we have the Page of Cups here also saying, express your truth, express your love, move in the places that your heart takes you to, right? What does your heart make you sing? One of this nobility was sing loud, sing proud, sing at the top of your lungs, right? Sing who you are. Expressing that joy as well, we're going to clear. If we're singing, we're going to be clearing our throat chakras. Page of Pentacles, this is very earthy, and here's where the heart's coming in, right? The heart wasn't in the top cards, but we have here this Ace of Cups and this Page of Pentacles. So I'm going to get a little bit more information on the Ace of Cups. Please, not Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. But this is something I think that either this could be you with this Page of Pentacles and the Star, taking those first steps into finally getting wish fulfillment. But there could be legal issues, marriages, and things like that kind of stopping you and holding you before you move forward, sort of tying up loose ends. This could be you stepping into healing and finding the love for yourself or for someone else that you've been waiting for. And with this Hierophant in reverse, I'm going to clarify that. Why is the Hierophant in reverse? Thank you. You have Justice in the reverse, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, the Four of Swords in the reverse. So I'm not going to read the reversals here. This is, I feel like, more so that a truth or a karmic debt needs to be repaid first. There's something here where there's justice not done. And with this Hierophant in the reverse too, that needs to be flipped over. Because whatever has had this refusal to, that's not a refusal, that's what I heard. Could be someone's refusal to really understand you. If you went through a spiritual awakening, you may no longer necessarily be the person that you were at the beginning of a relationship with another person, or just you're growing and you're expanding in a way that not everybody understands. Okay, so for some of you that could be even like you've hidden your spirituality. I know at times I've been with people at different times in my life where, you know, they weren't into spirituality or they weren't very spiritual. And I kind of dimmed my spirituality because, you know, at the time it didn't fit in with the people I was around. And maybe that's not the best thing, right? But it happened in my younger days, and I know why it happened. It was my fear of losing the people around me because of something that they didn't understand, right? And a little bit of a segue here, but it's with this as well. You know, people who, if you feel like you can read energy, or you feel like you can, you know, experience, let's call them ghosts or paranormal, people who don't feel like that or are afraid will put you down for it. So there's things, I think that there's may have been a lot of heavy guarding. This, if you have been one of those skeptics as well, may be really hard for you to step into this knowing, into this third chakra, the crown chakra, and the aura chakra, to really start to get and process universal energy and information coming to you. I feel like if you've been hiding who you really are, or you've been going through this spiritual awakening, it's time to really become who you're meant to be, because it's going to bring you happiness. It's going to take you to the places where your heart leads you, and it's going to bring you the success that you've asked for. But I think it's going to take a lot of spiritual strength. It's going to need you to rest your mind, to, I feel like, release the hold and attachment to an outcome. And this Five of Pentacles, it's like they're feeling turned away. They're feeling left out in the cold. Is usually this, that they are not welcome into the church. It's cold, it's snowy outside. They're looking for refuge, and they have to rely on their own skills at this point to maneuver forward, because they're not able to go seek refuge and in the warmth that they're looking for. There could also be with Justice, because it came out with these two in the reverse, that if you've been focusing a lot on an injustice, it's really time to kind of clear our heads of that, because all we are really doing is creating a situation where we're focusing on all the injustices. So therefore we feel even more slighted. We feel even more like somebody has done us wrong, and we're feeling even more not loved or out in the cold by other people. This is stuff that we can change. Okay, this may be I heard like a fallacy with this Hierophant in reverse, or an untruth, just a way that you may have always believed something, and it's time to let that untrue belief system crumble, is really how I'm feeling that. Okay, so we got a few minutes before I pull one last card. So let me see, going forward, advice. You have the Queen of Wands. So this could be you, Aries. This is Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. This Queen is wonderful. She's sexy, she is alluring, she is sure of herself, she is magnetic, as well as what I'm hearing. She can be a little vindictive, she can be a little bit cruel, in the negative aspects, but in this aspect she's very attractive, she's very desired, she's very passionate, and she has the drive behind her to put what she has thought about and set into motion and to actually achieve this. So my queens, whether you be a male or a female, however you identify here, this is asking you to really own up, step in, with your intuitive side. That's, I think, why the Queen came out here, because it's saying, you know what, we want you, Spirit saying, we want you to really own who you are, to accept who you are in this body, but to be connected to the cosmos, be connected to the unknowable in this case. And that's her. She's very, very intuitive as well. So the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles. And this is about knowing when the time is right. So many of you, for some of you, may have been waiting for something, right? Waiting for this marriage or this commitment or this law process to end before moving forward. And so the healing that's coming up, this is also saying it's up to you to know when you feel you've done enough of the healing to move forward. So if you're still holding on to past situations that have hurt you, and your daily routine consists of crying or being upset or feeling left out in the cold because of something that's happened, we really do need to see in the here and now, is it going to help me? When we feel things over and over again too, they're here for a reason. They're a teacher. So use your empowered vulnerability. How did it make you feel? What can you do going forward? And what lessons did I learn? You also, under this, had the King of Wands. So there could be counterpart situations. This could also be you coming into full alignment and connected to yourself here with this. But definitely counterparts here. And with the love, I think the more you heal yourself, taking the time to make sure that you're ripe is going to attract the people who are in alignment with you. Okay, so the last message I have here today is from the Messages with the Mermaids Oracle, and they want to remind you that abundance is all around you, my friends. It's about our eyes and how we look, right? Our corrective vision. So knowing that abundance is all around you, that love is here for you, that first and foremost, before we ask for love for other people, we are going to love ourselves. She's adorning herself in beautiful jewelry. Some of you as well, you may want to do that. Jewelry is not just about aesthetics. It can hold different energies. They can be talismans of good luck. They have certain stones in them. It is not necessarily just about vanity and looking good, okay? So that's what I have for you guys. I hope you have a really great month. We'll talk to you next year. I hope that your New Year's is wonderful, and I love you so. Bye, guys.